So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
What's up YouTube, this is Joe from Z4 Games. Now I'm bringing to you guys a deck I haven't updated in quite a while as far as my memory goes. And that is my Ojama Armed Dragon XYZ Catapult Cannon, whatever you call it, the Chaz deck deck profile. So this is a deck I really do enjoy, like just pulling apart, like playtesting it, messing around with ratios, trying to find the fix and the build that fits the most and that I think works the most. And I think I've knuckled down some ratios in the deck to help keep the deck a bit more consistent as much as it can be. This is primarily a fun deck, so do bear that in mind. I wouldn't recommend taking this exact build to locals or anything of the high competitive aspect. I think for that kind of build you need to go with like the ABC Ojama variant, just because the ABC pieces are a lot more competitive than Armed Dragon and XYZ. But this is definitely a fun deck. This is definitely fun to play. I really do enjoy playing, as I mentioned before, and I feel like I got down some ratios, and I'll explain them as I go through my tech choices and what you could take out for other cards if you want to do that. So before I get to that, if you enjoy this, please give us a like and a subscribe down below, and like just do all that, and hit that notification bell. That's what I wanted to say. Yeah, those small things that you do, jokes aside, are really appreciated, and we really do appreciate a lot, and we thank you very much for doing so. So if you can just do those things as you already do, like, we greatly do thank you, and it helps us out a lot, and we owe a lot to you guys. We do enjoy doing this for you, and those things that you do tell us and show us that you enjoy what we do and you want to see more. So, and if you don't want to miss out, again, subscribe, ding that notification bell so you don't miss out on any more content. So all that rambling done, as I always get tongue tied and my brain just goes everywhere, let's knuckle down into this Chaz Princeton deck profile. So first off, this is the weirdest one, and I'm going to explain this a lot, probably. Only one each of the vanillas. But Joe, you're Ojama Magic. I still play it. But then what if you open one of them? It doesn't matter. I don't want to focus too hard on Ojama Magic, and I feel like that's what a lot of the Ojama variant decks focus on too much. Ojama Magic is a very powerful card for what it is for the deck, in the sense that it is a +2 as long as it goes to the graveyard. But you then have to have more copies if you want to fully resolve it all the time, 100% of the time. The way I've gone about this deck is that I'm just using the Ojamas for their name. I don't want to have them constantly in my hand for Ojama Magic. I want to have Ojama Magic as an option that I can resolve. And you can resolve it very easily because your Ojama matches and your simulations, all those kind of stuff, shuffle the targets back into the deck. So I'm just going to freely use any Ojamas that I have currently at the time to get my pieces out, my Armed Dragons, my XYZ pieces, my VW pieces. Like, I'm just going to use what I have at my disposal. Now I've searched through things like Ojama Blue and stuff like that, get the pieces that I want, then I can use the spells in the grave to shuffle them back into the deck, and then later on resolve the Ojama Magic. So that way I'm guaranteed to have a good hand advantage for the later game. I've been playtesting it. It's been something I've been playing around in my mind. I playtested it out, and the ratios work. Like, the consistency works. You're freely to, and you're now able, without playing the additional copies of these, I now have, and the second Ojama Magic, I now have 4 slots in my deck that I can fiddle around with, put additional cards in there, play additional text in there. 4 cards may not seem a lot, but it is a lot in terms of, like, allowing you to play additional things, allowing you to mess around with additional cards, play additional text and stuff like that. I do play really cool text in here personally. That just makes the deck flow a lot more and gives the deck a lot more options, which can up consistency naturally if the deck has more things that it can do. So try it out. It looks weird, it does sound weird, but guys, try it out if you are an Ojama player. Play one copy of each, one magic. Play additional cards in your deck that just help give you either additional plays or ups other consistencies. But trust me, try one copy of each. You'll see good results. You'll definitely see good results. You gotta have the mindset in your head though when you're playing. My goal is not to resolve magic all the time. My goal is to resolve magic naturally while playing and play the Ojamas naturally while I play. So you just gotta have that mindset. Once you knuckle that down, you will then see that the deck flows a lot more smoothly as you play. To round up the Ojamas though, in terms of monsters, I'm playing 3 blue and 1 red. I think this ratio works very well. Blue is the best one, you want to see it all the time. Blue gives you that natural consistency that when it's destroyed, you get 2 Ojama cards naturally. And then red is just that nice strong one-off that you can have in your hand, search it, and then later on play it. If like your armed dragons and your machine monsters go, you can then just like, okay cool, now I'm gonna just finish you off with the Ojama deck. Like literally I'm just gonna now play Ojama, play red, summon out my vanillas and my other blues, go into my link or go into my fusions and things like that. I'm just gonna punch you with high attack that the Ojamas can do. That's why red's good as a one-off. For the machines, I personally go with the XYZs. I think XYZ Dragon Cannon is a lot better than VW if you have to rely on just using those for what they are, and not going to a catapult cannon. So that's why I gone with the XYZ. I think it just plays a lot better than the VW. And then I focus more on the Armed Dragon personally. Like I've made the deck so that it can go into Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon, it can go into Dragon Catapult Cannon and XYZ Dragon Cannon. But I focus the deck a lot more on the, like I can play with Armed Dragon and just punch you for high damage, which is why I've gone for that kind of play style with the deck. So 1 level 3, 2 level 5s, 2 level 7s and 1 level 10. I really like this ratio. I think this ratio works a lot for my personal play style. Level 3 is that brick that you kind of had to play. It's one of the best 3 cards to search out with Ojama match if you just have to resolve it, because you can then just summon level 3. Level 5 is the one you're going to be searching out the most through your Ojama match, just because it's just a 1 tribute summon. I play 2 level 7s because you can actually summon 2 level 7s in the deck quite easily for what it is. And I play the level 10 as that fun search target because you can search it with Ojama match. And as long as you have the level 7 on field, you can then just sack it off. Note, I believe you can, spoiler, we do play Fusion Tag in the deck. This is one of the best cards to go into Dragon Catapult Cannon. You can, as far as I know, reveal Armed Catapult Cannon, turn any monster into level 7 and sack it off for level 10, because Prisma works like that. So if Prisma works like that, as far as I know, Fusion Tag should work like that. So you can just like search level 10 if you have the Fusion Tag in hand, turn anything to Arm level 7, summon level 10, and he can just like get rid of anything, which is really cool. So that's it for the monsters. Moving on to spells, the best card in the deck arguably is Ojama Match. Just has so much consistency, grabs you any Ojama and Armed Dragon card in your deck for just a free discard of an Ojama card. And it gives you that additional summon as well. It's not an additional normal summon, you just normal summon one of the things. So you can resolve this many times and get those free summons. You can play this during your standby phase because it is a quick play spell. As long as your turn on your standby phase, play this, search, discard an Ojama card, search any Ojama and level 3, normal level 3, and then level 3 just straight away evolves into level 5, which is really, really cool. I do like doing that from time to time. I only play the 1 Ojama simulation. I'm not focusing too much on the machines. If you want to focus more on the machines, your ratios will then kind of swap, or you just play it in 2-in-2 ratio. As I said before, I'm only playing the 1 Ojama Magic. I resolve it, cool. If I don't resolve it, doesn't matter. It's just a free Ojama card that I can just discard from my cards. I'm not focused on resolving magic. If it does resolve, great, I've plus like 3, but I'm not, if I don't resolve it, it doesn't matter. My deck can still naturally play the way that it wants to play. To round up the Ojama spells, I'm playing 2 country. This allows the Ojama part of the deck to play the beat stick game as it wants to, and it does get you more Ojama resources on the field and in your hand, which is very nice. It is also then an Ojama card you can discard off your cards. One of the best techs I love to play in this deck is free creature swap. It's very cheeky, it's very nasty. Just give your opponent an Ojama, preferably blue, and then kill it with your armed dragon. You get 2 Ojama searches, and at the end phase, if it was a level 5 that killed it, boom, you got yourself a level 7. Protect it with your Ojama Pajama, you're good as gold. I'm playing 2 level up and the 1 fusion tag. This is a good ratio for me because, again, I'm focusing more on the armed dragon, so you want to see level up more. If you want to go swap it around, you can then just play 1 level up and then double fusion tag. For the other fusion cards I'm playing in the deck is 1 instant fusion. You summon Ojama Knight under field spell is 2500 beat stick. That locks out 2 zones. And 1 polymerization to give you that Ojama King option. To run up the spells, I'm playing 2 White Elephant's Gift. This is a really nice draw spell for the deck because we do play a lot of vanillas in the deck. It's not bad to summon just like a vanilla and then White Elephant, vanilla Ojama, White Elephant's Gift it away because your Ojama simulation works by vanishing from grave as well, so it's not bad. And then 1 Monster Reborn to run up the spells. For traps, for other recoveries, we're playing 2 Called by Haunted. Call of the Haunted, Called by the Haunted, what the hell. 2 Call of the Haunted. Good trap card with the Ojama level armed dragons. Just works very well with that. The best trap in the deck is Ojama Pajama. Essentially just gives protection to like some of the best protection for all of your main boss monsters, barring your armed dragons and your XYZ dragon cannons. Also, it adds just so much consistency to the deck. It's a very, very strong card. And then to round up the main deck, we're playing the 1 Ojama Duo because it's one of the best things to discard at times with your Ojama Pajama, because you then got this in the graveyard, so that way you can just banish it and summon 2 Ojamas for free from your deck during your next turn. That way you got 2 targets for your Ojama simulation. There and then. Moving on to the extra deck, now we're playing your main big win condition, which is the Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon. If you get this out, you've essentially won the game. It's just an absolutely absurdly powerful card. And it's fair because it's an Armed Dragon and Catapult Cannon mix, which you play the 1 Armed Dragon Catapult Cannon for your fusion target and arguably a boss monster in its own right. XYZ Dragon Cannon, you can just like sit on this and just 3D pop cards each turn, protecting it with your Pajama, which is very, very nice. The 1 VW Tiger Catapult, you don't fusion summon this unless you play the targets in your deck. I play this just for the fusion tag option. I do play the mini XYZ fusion materials because you have the space in your extra deck. You don't have to play these. You can take these out and just play like other stuff like Xyzes or Links if you want to. I just feel like I got the space. I'm not playing them anything else. I'll put them in this deck. And then you have your 2 Ojama fusions, which is your Ojama King and your Ojama Knight. So if you have to play the Ojama game, you've got the Ojama game there for you. I'm playing the 1 Xyz, which is just the number 64 Raccoon Senku. It's another boss monster that your deck can play. Helps you just beat other stuff. And I play 4 Link monsters. The ones so you just Gold Red, like one of the best cards to play in Ojamas. The 1 Ojama Emperor. You're playing an Ojama deck. You're playing Ojama Emperor, like hands down. Hippo Shigen. Everything barring the armed dragons are lights, so it's a nice thing to go into. And the 1 Firefighting Dorama Doll. You're playing beasts in the forms of the Ojamas, so he is a good link to go into. If you don't want to play these guys, just play like the Nightmare package. That's just a good thing to use. That can give you good little options there. Barring that, your extra deck is pretty free for whatever you need. Other things that you can play in the deck, if you wanted to, you could take out the creature swaps and the White Elephant's Gifts and just play like the Solemn package. That's just something that I would probably play if I wasn't playing those. But I really like the creature swap. This is a good way to out monsters on your opponent's board while giving your deck some form of consistency, in the forms of like giving your opponent the Ojama blue and just killing it. And the White Elephant's Gift is just a nice little draw card that you can utilize in the deck because you do play villains. But guys, that's the deck. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, leave your comments down below. What are you playing in your Ojama decks? How do you play your Ojama decks? And if you have tried the one each copy that I'm playing of the Ojama vanillas, how does it work out for you? It's going to play differently to everyone. Everyone's different. It's just something that I personally play, and it's something that I'm personally enjoying and works for me, and something that I just like to recommend to you guys to try out at the very least. So as always guys, like, comment and subscribe, ding that notification bell, check out our podcasts and other content that we do for you guys, and as always guys, happy dueling.